back again with another review. I was hesitant on this review due to the fact that this is a series. I normally do my series one by one, but because of the way this mother trucker ended, I said, hell no. Not only am I not going to read the rest of the series, I'm not doing a review. But for content's sake, I'm gonna do the damn review. I'm gonna do the review. The entire time I read this book, I was waiting on a shoe to drop. I didn't have anxiety per se, but shit just was too good. And in my whimsical world, in my sunshine and rainbows world, you absolutely can have a world where, you know, there's no shoe that drops. I have definitely read books from beginning to end where they end, they're still together. Shit's lovely. Never, you know. But I just felt that that's where this was going, because one thing about Jessica, she truly doesn't give a damn about she's writing the book for herself, and it's gonna go, her book's gonna go how it go. One thing about her series, that's what I love about Jessica too, she writes series. It's 2 to 3 books, baby. 2 to 3, 4, 5 books. Last series I read from her was the about the brothers, the Cartiers, the Cartier Cartel. That series, couldn't put her down. I spent, I believe, 72 hours. One after the other. I think it was 4 books, one after the other. That was a series. She didn't play no games. But like I said, her writing style is very much, I'll kill the main character, I don't give a damn. That's just her writing style. I'm not going to spoil this for you. Like I said, it's a series. I have not come to the conclusion if I'm going, you can see my face, y'all. I'm always smiling doing a review. This really pissed me off. And I know it's just fiction. I get it. But it really pissed me off. Because why? For the simple fact that you can? Nah, that don't sit well with me. We got to check up on my girl. What's going on over there, Jessica? You didn't have to end it like that. You didn't have to end it like that. But smart? Absolutely. She stretched this whole right on out. I ain't gonna hold you. It's 2, 3, 4 books. It's about 2, 3, 4 books. It's about 2, 3, 4 books. It's good. I guess I'll read the other ones. It's just, I'm not going to spoil it because I don't want to spoil it. I want y'all to read it, and just tell me how you feel. I waited on CAPO. CAPO sat in my TBR for so long, and I finally saw like a TikTok, someone just posted it. They didn't give a review or anything like that, but they said this was an amazing book. And, you know, I see anything like that, I said, well, let me find out. It is an amazing book. It was an amazing book. It just, the tragedy, man, I just wanted so much more for the characters. I wanted so much more. Now, what she did with the second generation? What? And if I had known that it was going to end that way, first off, let's start here. When I began this book, I did not know it was a part of a series. However, it literally says, CAPO, property of a Rich Nigga Prequel. I read that and saw that every time I turned the page, and I never put it in my mind that prequel, there's more. I'm thinking prequel, you know, we're going to get into the characters. Something's going to... Prequel is in, let me give you... Prequel is in this. What can I compare it to? let me just put the egg before the chicken, because the story is really about the chicken. The chickens. Beautiful. I got to see a theme that I love a lot, which is seeing a hard A Negro being being chopped down, baby. It's something about it. I love seeing a thug ninja being swept off his feet by love. And I'm talking hard. Like he's hard body. He's the hoe of the streets. He go from girl to girl. He got many girls. Not that he go from girl to girl. He just got many girls. And then there's that one girl. And you know what I love about these themes? It's a girl who never offers body at first. Go straight here or go straight here. You know, if you can find yourself here in a man's world. So you want to find yourself here in a man's world, because when you start here, you go down here. These two are connected. If you start here, I'm not saying you can't go from here to here. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying if you go from here to here, you might just stay here, which means there's others here that he won't allow to go here, but he wouldn't mind them taking a journey down here. But when you get a man here, he can't even see nobody else. And you have a higher chance, I'm not saying that's impossible, but you have a higher chance of him not allowing anyone here or here. So the story is definitely more about not just CAPO, but CAPO did begin this entire thing. Frankie, baby, he definitely began the entire thing. I ain't gonna hold you. I love how she even, like, I'm gonna give a little spoiler alert into the beginning, and then y'all go and discover it yourself. But she did this amazing thing where how they end up meeting up. I mean, it was so fated. And you know, as an author, I be wanting to get into the, like, I'm not going to hold you. I know Masterclass, if y'all know what Masterclass is, but I know Masterclass goes for the, like, Neville Goodards and the, you know, these kind of people that people just put on a pedestal. Get my urban artists on a Masterclass. I would love a Masterclass on, 1, how they create their characters. 2, how they create their settings, their scenes, what they do for research and all that. Give me a get them on the line. Our urban fiction writers deserve credit, because I'm like, nothing is missed. If Bobby was shot in chapter 2, you're not gonna read in chapter 50 Bobby talking to Susan. Bobby is dead. And he got shot by so-and-so. You know? Love me, my urban writers. Let me tell you something. I will never discredit my urban writers. I love my bang bang shoot 'em ups. Dick ya downs. Period. End of story. Anywho's, like I was saying, CAPO definitely started off. I love the way they met. It was fated, and it just went from there. Real life stuff. And it went from there. Definitely take a dive. Now I'm smiling. All right, now I'm smiling. In the beginning, I was not smiling because I didn't like the way she took me through that journey. The very last words of the book. Excuse me? You said what? So anyways, I have more I now have a more open window. So the first quarter of this year definitely was a little slower, but the next quarter we have more books coming.